I did it. I wasn't sure if I was going to, but I waited a little bit and I read some beauty blogs and I decided to reinvest in the Butter London lippies. Now I have two channels, so I'm going to have to refer you over to my other channel, Random Goodies, and that's where you'll find the 5 original sets of lippies and Butter London nail polishes. That was like Teddy Girl, Trout Pout, Snog, Primrose Hill Picnic, and Yummy Mummy. So those 5 lippies and nail polishes corresponding with them are actually on the other channel, so feel free to hop over there. I'll provide some links below. And what you'll notice is that in those videos, I kind of complain about a few things with the Butter London lippy glosses. And originally, those 5 colors, now I don't know if they're going to revamp those and like reproduce them, but I'm pretty sure they're still the way they are. And they all 5 have like a watermelon scent to them that's not super appealing, but not super terrible at all. It's just kind of an odd scent that they chose, like watermelon. And it's a very like fake candy watermelon scent. They're also very, very tacky, and the tackiness is a part of what makes them last so long because they are pretty long wearing. But at the same time, like, you really can't press your lips together because they're so tacky. So a lot of people don't like the texture of them. So those are really the 2 big issues I think that were with them, and for a lot of people that's a make or break deal. They didn't have a great slip to them, but at the same time they were long wearing and all that other jazz. So anyways, I waited a little bit and I was reading a beauty blogger and she was saying how they completely redid the new Butter London lippies for the kind of fall line. And I have to completely agree. I really like the new formula. I think they changed the scent and it's way better. So I think they did a good job kind of listening to people's complaints and making sure that they made changes in time for the new kind of lineup. Anyways, on my hands right now is Butter London's Toff. It's this really beautiful, super smooth, and it's kind of this dusty mauve color. And it's got a little bit of rose and a little bit of purple to it. And I hesitate to say that because the other color that's very similar to this is Butter London's Scoundrel. And the difference between Scoundrel and Toff is that Toff is much more pink rose, and Scoundrel is like almost the exact same kind of dustiness, kind of that creamy, dusty color, but it's more purple. So this is more pink. So this is kind of just a really beautiful fall color, I think, too. And for like, this is like one of those colors where I feel like my mom loves wearing this color too. But it does have a little bit of kind of gray cast dustiness to it. But it was really smooth in 2 coats. I really love Butter London nail polishes. And yeah, so this is Butter London and this is the color Toff. Then this is the Butter London Lippy Lip Gloss. And this is so much better. They really did improve on these. It still has the same packaging, just a really nice kind of size and shape. It is a little bit wider than, say, like a Revlon lip gloss. If you like see those long kind of square tubes, it is a little bit fatter than that. But at the same time, I think they're really convenient. I really like them. Still has this doe foot applicator with a slight slant on the end. Again, you can actually get some pretty good precision out of these, and yeah, I think they did a really good job changing the formula. I don't know how to really portray it on camera, but basically they're not nearly as tacky. They have a much better slip. Now they still are a little bit sticky, but I think the stickiness is what really makes them so long lasting, but they are not nearly as tacky as the kind of older versions. They're not like really, really tacky like those were. These are like actually, I don't know. I don't want to say that they're actually wearable because I totally wear the other ones, but I think for a lot of people they will really, really love the new version because they are just so much better in terms of slip. The color is really beautiful. It is a little bit pinker than the actual nail polish. Now if you compare the two kind of in the bottle even, you can see that the lip gloss is a little bit more pink and the nail polish is a little bit more purple. So in that sense I kind of feel like shame on them because the whole point of it is that it should be absolutely kind of matchy-matchy. So in that sense it's a little bit off. The set is not really perfect. but it is still a really beautiful wearable color. I mean, it's this really nice kind of dusty mauve, and it's really perfect for fall. And my lip tone is actually pretty similar to this. It's a little bit lighter, a little bit pinker than this. So this looks really kind of like a really nice everyday kind of natural plummy fall look, because it is a little bit on the nude neutral side but still has like a plum lean to it. I don't know, I've been wearing it quite often because, like I said, I really like the new formula. And this color especially is just really a nice kind of everyday fall color. So you can definitely kind of build up the intensity. If you were just to kind of put on all of it like this, then it would look like this. But I kind of like put it on and then I'll press my lips together. So if you can kind of see, it will kind of not fade out, but when you rub your lips together, it's gonna kind of distribute itself a little bit. So you just put more on. If you want it to be thicker, you can just put on a whole lot less product. If you don't want it to be so glossy, if you just want like kind of a stained look, you can actually go ahead and just put this on, blot your lips, and then put on, you know, just like a chapstick over top, and it will actually still stain your lips enough to give you some color. So like I was saying earlier, the two big things that people complained about was the scent and then the texture. So the texture is way improved. It's not nearly as tacky. It actually has a slip, so you can rub your lips together and actually move them. They won't get stuck. It is still a little bit tacky, but I think that's what really contributes to the long wear time of it. But it's like 20% as tacky as the old ones. Like, it's really, really, really improved. The other thing that they changed is the scent. So now they kind of smell like Lip Smackers vanilla frosting. That's what this smells like to me. And back in the day when I used to rock that stuff all the time in like middle school and high school, yep, that's what it smells like. Vanilla frosting. I don't think it's super strong where like if you're walking by somebody's gonna be like, oh, what's that vanilla frosting smell? But it is kind of like there's a scent to it. So, you know, like I think your significant other, if they were to give you a nice little close-up, then they would smell your lips. But I don't think it's super overbearing. And definitely you as an individual with your nose like right above your lips all the time, it kind of like fades away after a while. You don't really smell it. I don't know. I don't really notice it after I put it on. You notice it when you apply it for sure, but I don't really notice it throughout the day too much. Wear time is still really good. Like I can get through a decent cup of tea. Now wear time is still really good. I can get a whole workday out of these. Now, the glossiness will maybe fade because they are not transfer proof. They will kind of leave, you know, a stain on your coffee mug or like, you know what I mean? They will transfer, but they still leave behind enough of a kind of stain to your lip that you still have color on your lips. So if you want to just reapply it, you can reapply it, or if you want to just put like a chapstick over top, you could totally do that too. So in that sense, the wear time is pretty good, but they are not transfer resistant. I really like the new formula of the Butter London Lippies. I think they did a really good job listening to people's complaints and changing them. And so yeah, I love this color Toff too. I think this is like a beautiful everyday fall color. And now that it's like end of September, early fall, it's really gotten like really crisp and stuff. So I've definitely been more in the fall mood. Early September, I feel like it's still kind of end of summer, so you're in that odd transition zone. But now that it's getting a lot colder and stuff, and fall in the Midwest is like blink of an eye fast, and then it turns to winter, that I'm definitely starting to rock this color, and I really, really enjoy it. I think it's very appropriate for every day too, because especially if you press your lips together and just kind of apply a small amount, you definitely just get this nice kind of tint to your lips. So this is the Butter London Lippy lip gloss in Toff, and if you just go one video over, I'll have a nail polish video separate too.